What is going on, guys? My name is Caddy and welcome to week 4 of the Battle Hub Draft League. Yes, last time out we lost, but hopefully we'll do well this time, and we're against the Sleepy Laxingtons, who are coached by Lazyboi. Obviously I'll go through the teams as the game goes along, because I've not had time to do a prep analysis, it's just been a busy week. So right off the bat, they lead off with the Great Tusk, I lead off with my Power Cooter, who's the Barrow Scooter. And basically we are choice banded with 3 water moves and Psychic Fangs. Yeah, this was a bit of a weird match because we had to replay this due to disconnections, because disconnections happen, but in draft format, if you have a disconnect, you have to replay it and do the same plays over again and just get as close as to the original battle as just as close as you can. Obviously crits can't be replicated because that just happens, but yeah, it's a bit of a strange match, but it was a good match anyway. So if you see like weird plays in like the first 15 minutes or so, that's why we were just going through the motions. But I will point out when we actually start properly playing after when we get to the point where we disconnected, we start actually playing for actual moves now. So they they don't flip turn out, they hard switch into their Primarina, whilst we flip turn out into Galarian Slowking, who is the Assault Vest variant with Future Sight, Sludge Bomb, Muddy Water and Flamethrower. And we're just going to foresee the future. I know they've got a Skuntank in their team, but I don't care. So, if I remember right, the team I bought was Barraskewda, Slowking, Komodo, Donphan, Porygon 2 and Rotom. They flip turn out, which is good to know that Primarina's got the flip turn, so that's good knowledge that. We do a flip turn into. Well, whilst we're waiting for the connection to sort itself out, doesn't matter. In comes the Hisuian Gudra. Now this thing was a bit of a pain to deal with, but we go for the Future Sight. We foresee an attack in about a couple of turns time. And I'm just going for Muddy Water, seeing what they're going to do, because I've got the Assault Vest. They could have the Assault Vest. They go for Acid Armor. They don't have the Assault Vest, right? Okay. So they go for the Acid Armor, making it even more bulky. I go for Muddy Water, do absolutely nothing. I was hoping for an accuracy drop really, but that's whatever. But it does show me they've got leftovers. Interesting. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to switch out here, and if Lazyboi here is going to just keep acid arming up, I'm going to bring in my Scarf Rotom, who packs the moveset Trick, Will-O-Wisp, Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball. Yeah, I thought Will-O-Wisp might be more important than the Volt Switch. So Gudra takes the Future Sight, takes a bit of chip damage, which is always great to see, but you know what, I thought to myself, you know what, this Hisuian Gudra would look absolutely fantastic with a Choice Scarf on it. So let's trick it, because I also like them leftovers as well. So and what I see, I take. So we're going to do a trick, i.e. swap items. We're going to give this Gudra a Choice Scarf, and it looks absolutely dashing. And we're going to get the leftovers. They go for Flash Cannon, we resist that, but Rotom's not the bulkiest thing ever. I mean the Rotom Light Bulb. But we got leftovers. Yeah, let's go for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt for a bit of damage. That does nothing. Well, we need to switch out. They go for another flash cannon. Ow. And they get the speed F drop, right? Okay, I think it's time for us to switch. Yeah, I think we're going to switch in probably Komodo, because it's the only thing I'm pretty much able to hit hard with against this Hisuian Gudra. We are Swords Down, Skill Shot, Loaded Dice, Komodo. And to round off a moveset, we've got Close Combat just for Strong, Fighting Stab, and Poison Jab for Primarina. Yeah, I was looking at the team. I thought that Primarina is going to come no matter what, and it did come. So they switch out the Hisuian Gudra. Who do they bring in? That's a Primarina, isn't it? Of course it is. Well, I know I outspeed, but I'm not going for the Poison Jab. That's a bit of an obvious play, that. So well, it's not as obvious as you might think, but it's a bit too early to be predicting right now. So we're just going to go for a safe switch into Galarian Slowking. At this point, we are still going through the motions of replaying this battle. It took a couple of attempts, but this is as close as we got to it. So they go for the Moonblast. That does absolutely nothing, but they get this special attack drop, which is annoying. And I'm thinking to myself, right, I think I'm just going to go straight for that Sludge Bomb. No, go for the Flamethrower actually. I was predicting the Hisuian Gudra to come back in. Shiny Primarina looks pretty nice actually in Scarlet and Violet. So they flip turn out as expected. Who did they go into? I can't remember now. Yeah, it's the downside of doing post com. I can't remember what happens. I would do live calls, but my PC just cannot handle it. So yeah, the Gudra comes back in as expected. So I'll go for the Flamethrower. Neutral hits, so it's a nice bit of chip damage. But I know this Gudra is now Choice Scarfed now, because I gave it that present earlier. So we're going to go for the future side. They show me they've got Earthquake, which is, ooh, ow, that hurt. Right, future sight, that's fine. Right, I obviously want to preserve my my Slowking here, so I'm going to switch to get the Regenerator going. I'm going to make a pretty simple play into Rotom, predicting another Earthquake, but instead they switch out anyway. Going to Nightshade, which is Skuntank. That's not good. I know why they put the Skuntank in, just to get rid of the future side that's going to come in the next turn. So in comes the Rotom. I do not want to stay in here because I can see a knockoff coming my way right now. I think Skuntank gets knockoff. Pretty much 75% of Pokemon in this game can get knockoff, so it doesn't surprise me if Skuntank can get it as well. So we're going to meet this hard switch into Donphan, because Donphan doesn't care if you knock off its item. It's only Rocky Helmet. Yeah, you do have knockoff. Okay, so if they knock off my Rocky Helmet, that's okay. They get hurt by it. I lose my Rocky Helmet. The future sight comes in, but because Skuntank is part dark, nothing happens. So that's okay. And now John Reed are holding the Black Sludge, which kind of also tells me that this Skuntank is not going to Terra anytime soon. I think Skuntank is one of their Terra Captains, but I also know that Galarian Articuno is a Terra Captain, so it kind of confirms who is a Terra Captain. So they switch out the Skuntank and bring in Donphan's ancestor, which is the Great Tusk. We're going to knock off ourselves and knock off the Expert Belt, and I'm like, ooh, Expert Belt. Is this more of a offensive Great Tusk? But regardless, we're going to go for rocks here. They go for rocks for themselves, which is fine. I do know Great Tusk can carry Ice Spinner, and I'm pretty sure this thing will have Ice Spinner because of the way they brought it in on my Donphan. So nevertheless, rocks are both up on each side, except I don't want rocks on my side, I want to get rid of them. So we're going for a rapid spin. Donphan looking at the Great Tuskers like, Papa? No, not Papa. My long lost relative. We go for rapid spin, they go for the I think they went for the ice spinner, which is okay because I know I can take 2 more of them, which is great. I'm going for damage now. Earthquake. They get the rocks up again. I was like, okay, they can stay. So I go for the earthquake. Get some decent damage off, you know. Sometimes you forget that Donphan's got base 120 attack. And I'm not even invested in attack, I am purely physically defensive. So they go for another ice spinner. Should be able to take 1 more, which I can. So we'll get another earthquake off, get some more damage. It's good. And then I thought to myself, do I want to sack off? Yeah, I'll sack off the Donphan. So the ice spinner comes in. Donphan goes down. Donphan did okay, got Great Tusk down to a point where Barraskewda can easily come in and just finish off the Great Tusk, and that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to bring in the Barracuda. Its name is Barraskewda, and we're just to triple make sure we are going for liquidation. Pretty sure flip turn would also take it out, but I just want to triple make sure. I want to get rid of this Great Tusk. Because if I get rid of this Great Tusk, Porygon 2, just the kind of strat I've got for this Porygon 2 could work. But at the same time, after seeing that Gudra has got Earthquake, that's a bit of an issue. So anyway, Great Tusk is gone, we're 1 for 1, and it's pretty good so far. As we await the next victim. Oh, it's Primarina, right. Pretty sure Lazyboi knows that all Barraskewdas are pretty much choice banded in every way, shape or form, so he knows I'm locked into liquidation. So we're going to switch in the Galarian Slowking because it's always going to be my answer to a Primarina. So we're going to bring in Moriarty, take some Stealth Rock damage, and they go for the Moonblast. We resist that. That's okay. And yeah, we are nearing the point where we're disconnected first time round. So get ready, guys. The playing through the motions is almost over, and we're just going to start actually making plays now. So annoying, that disconnection. In my opinion, it kind of disrupted the flow of the battle, of the whole game. I was like, you know, I was really into it until the disconnection, and then I was like, oh, I'm just going through the motions here. It wasn't fun. It was fun. It was just, I was like, kind of took me out of the moment, so to say. So I'm proper thinking what to do. So I thought, you know, I was going to go for the Sludge Bomb. They're going to take me out with the Hyper Voice, which is actually good for me because I know I can bring in my Komodo. They can try and Hyper Voice me on a Hyper Voice because I've got Soundproof. But that would be suicidal because Primarina has got Moonblast, and obviously I can't stop that. So Komodo comes in. This could be a bit of a weird play on my opponent's part, but on this turn he has to flip turn out whilst I go for a Swords Dance. And this is actually the last turn before we disconnect, because they flip turn out originally and then we disconnect. He doesn't know what he's going to bring in. Well, he does, but I don't know what's going to come in, so he can bring whatever the hell he wants in. So I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. Whilst they will flip turn out. I know the obvious play is Moonblast, but as per draft rules, you got to the plays that you did up to the disconnect, and this is what happened. So go for the slow stands. I outspeed, which was actually great to know. I mean, I already knew I outspeed. So they go for flip turn, and it's from this point onwards, anything happens now. We don't know what's going to happen now. So they flip turn out. Kind of expecting the Galarian Articuno to come in. That's probably the most solid answer they've got to this. Daydream, yeah, that sounds like an Articuno, that. Yep, there's a Galarian Articuno. Now, obviously, I was convinced this was Terra Fighting, because that's what my Galarian Articuno is, and I was very, very scared to bring in my Porygon 2. Yeah, if you see that, that is a pretty weird moveset from the Porygon 2, but I do bring in the Porygon 2 regardless. Because I don't think they go for the Terra Fight for the Terra right now. I almost said Terra Fight, I don't even know what Terra's going to be. So I will bring in the Porygon 2 because I am especially defensive with the Eviolite. I'm also running the download ability because of this particular moveset. Because we're running Discharge, Recover, Conversion and Ice Beam. And it was very important to have Discharge right at the top of my move list, because Conversion makes it so you turn into the type that's at same type as the move that's on the top of your list. So in this case I will turn into an electric type. So in comes the Porygon 2, I go for download and I download the wrong stat. I wanted special attack, not physical attack. Come in to take a Hurricane, and not too badly actually. So we're going to go for the recover. I need to recover. They can do whatever the hell they want. They know most Porygon 2s pack Ice Beam anyway, so more than likely going to switch here. So it gives me a free recover, which is fantastic. So they withdraw the Daydream, and then comes Goodra. Right, did not want to do that. So yeah, after seeing this Goodra's got Earthquake, I'm very hesitant to whether to go for the conversion, because you'll see I turn into an electric type. But I don't, which is good because I don't go for it. So I'm going to go for the Rotom, predicting some shenanigans. So we withdraw the Porygon 2. We send in the Rotom. Just predicting an Earthquake really, and well, they go for the Flash Cannon, which is okay. Oh, that's pretty solid damage that. So I think I'm happy to let Rotom go really. There's nothing really much you can do. Although Will-O-Wisping people might be great, but I know the Ogerpon's there, but I'm not going to be outspeeding it. So we'll go for the T-Bolt. No, Shadow Ball, sorry. We're going to go for the Shadow Ball because it's a stronger move. And this Goodra needs some chip damage. Slowly chipping away at this Hisuian Goodra. Such an annoying mon to face. Fun to use, just so annoying to go against. So we get some nice chip damage. We get the Death Drop, which is brilliant. They go for Flash Cannon. They can take me out, or not. I can just live with 5 HP. That's fantastic. The leftovers is keeping me alive. Or if I didn't have the leftovers, I would be dead already. So if I'm looking, well, they don't have anything to be immune to Shadow Ball. We've got the Skuntank to resist it, and I think that's what's coming in right now. Yeah. So okay, that Speed Death Drop kind of screwed them over a bit. So in comes the Skuntank. They take some Stealth Rock damage, and we Shadow Ball. And by the way, both our rocks are up. They're both here to stay. We've both lost our spinners. Yeah. Sorry about that. Mum was saying she was nipping outside to reply. Okay, if you heard that. So we're gonna go for Thunderbolt just to get some more damage off. They go for knockoff. That's fine. they said, right, I've had enough of you using my own leftovers for yourself, you greedy sod, knock it off. And that's basically what they did. They knocked it off so much that it killed me. Okay, so Rotom's gone, we're down to 3 mons, 2 of them are pretty much threats, and the third one is like, I said bye! Sorry about that, my mother's deaf, apparently. So, in comes the Komodo. I'm pretty annoyed she's ruining my commentary, but I'm just going to leave it in anyway. Right, I'll go for close combat. Skuntank is gone. The aftermath happens, which is whatever. I knew it had aftermath. So Skuntank is gone. That wasn't really an issue, really. It just kind of it didn't walk. It just kind of countered my Rotom a bit. So in comes the Daydream. Galar Articuno. In comes the Barraskewda. We're going to go for the Barraskewda because kind of hoping they'll go for Hurricane and miss. Because there's another really, I really should have switched in the Paragon too. Because Barraskewda, if this Hurricane connects, my Barraskewda's gone. Yeah, that Barraskewda's gone. No chance it's living that. Yeah, classic glass cannon Barraskewda. I think that was a very poor play by my part. Should have gone for Paragon 2. Oh, great. So, yeah, Paragon 2 has to come in. Stealth Fox is actually wearing down my Como orbits, which is also annoying. So in comes the Paragon 2. I am going to show that this conversion strat to them. I'm going to reveal it. So we're going to hit the conversion, we're going to turn ourselves into the electric type. Unfortunately we still downloaded attack because I was going in against the Galar Articuno again. But there's nothing much I can do. So if I played this right and got the special attack boost, the Paragon 2 could do some work. But it's whatever. They withdraw the Daydream, and who do they go into? The Goodra, right. I mean, it's solid, you know, because obviously I can't really touch this on the special side. So I'm going to show them I've got the conversion. And show them that I've transformed to the electric type. But I have to immediately switch out because there's an earthquake coming. So in comes the Komodo. It's pretty solid against this Goodra. Because you know, this thing I've got the close combat. Earthquake comes in. Ooh, we take that pretty well. So there's just no chance going for Soul Stance. I want a scale shot, but Primarina's hanging around. I'm actually kind of surprised they've not brought it in against me. So I'm just going straight for the close combat, go for a safe play. And we'll see what happens. I think they are going to switch back into the Galar Articuno here. Most of this game has been taken up because of the communicating taking so long. So a little special note for this battle, guys. None of us terrored. Don't know why. Probably because the situations weren't right. But so meant to note, my Paragon 2 was Terra Ghost, just potentially as a secondary spin blocker if Rotom goes down. So Galar Articuno's in and it dies to a close combat. We get the critical hit. Don't think it mattered because it was that low anyway. So that's 2 kills for Komodo. Yeah, I'm making the Komodo do a bit of work here. And I believe Lazyboi's Terra captain was the Articuno, and I believe they told me it was Terra Ice. Don't know what the reason for that is, but I'm sure it's a pretty good reason. So in comes the green bean, which is obviously the Orgapon, Cornerstone Orgapon. I'm sick of facing Orgapon. Last time I faced an Orgapon, I got swept by it. This thing is probably here just to clean up now, because I'm not outspeeding this. So I'll have to let Coma all go down. They go for the play rough, they connect. That's Coma all gone. And all we've got left is Porygon 2, but we do have Ice Beam, which is super effective on this Orgapon. But unfortunately, I download attack for the third time in this battle, which I don't want attack, I need special attack. If I downloaded special attack, it would have, this Ice Beam probably would have killed it, and I probably would have had a chance in this battle, because all we had left was Primarina and Hisuian Gudra. Yeah, that Ivy Cudgel just hits way too hard. I go for the Ice Beam, or maybe, no, I don't think it would have took it out. But Ice Beam does some good damage. We're going to go for a recover, knowing full well we are not going to live this Ivy Cudgel. That's basically game, set, and match, guys. I hope you enjoyed the battle. I do apologise for my mum interrupting this commentary accidentally. I'll forgive her though, it's Mother's Day tomorrow, so or today when you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next battle. Bye bye.